One, two, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm back. This is actually my second time attempting. I'm glad the battery died early. I'm glad the battery died early. Before I go on, please like and subscribe, comment. I am on a mission. I am on a mission. Trying to do 100 videos in 100 days, but also I have a 3-year, 5-year goals I'm trying to reach. And I'm hoping at the very least, this is actually priority because something in my spirit is moving me to do this. I hope that I can help somebody. Like I said, trying to decide on my colors. I always went with purple pill because blue is definitely not what it is. I'm telling you. Going above and beyond and tripping over yourself, doing triple overtime to buy someone gifts and trying to impress people and all of that, that's a no-no. But red pill could be extreme for most of us. And I kind of settled on purple because because I'm married, you know what I'm saying? But I have lived a life of change and learning and service, and so I've come a long way. A lot of problems do stem from, if not most of my problems, stem from coming from a single family home. There's 6 of us in the house. But it could be, on record it's 4 baby daddies, but it could be as many as 6. If I'm guessing correctly, and at the age of Maury, possible 6 sounds like a spades game, but true. So, though my mother probably wouldn't admit it, even if she was asked. But nonetheless, though, in the last several years, I've been going through this transformation. It's not even a transformation, but more of an awakening. Like I said, I started out, because I drive by trade. That's my source of income. I drive, and spend a lot of time in the street. So I listen to a lot of radio, a lot of talk radio, a lot of Afrocentric radio. So in the process of me getting in, I've always been woke, as they say, or pro-black. Used to be 5% and all that, but and my heart still rooted in it. But the journey of exploring the history of Pan-Africanism, or just being African, and my family is from the Caribbean, and I'm an American born here in the Bronx. On the journey of just learning more about my blackness, I've gone from learning about blackness to being a black man to just being a man, period. So this brought me on my journey. So I like to say, before I continue to love versus respect, please like, subscribe, comment. Please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend who, if you have these types of conversations, amongst your fellows and your guys, your boys, your peoples, contributors to your conversation or your Discord, as they say. I'm not really educated, GED guy. Got my GED. Been working probably since I was 10, packing bags, making home deliveries, and my life has pretty much revolved around deliveries and routes and stuff in the street for the most part. So I've been doing that since 10, buying my own clothes and summer youth, and been working ever since. So I'm here to talk about love and respect, and love versus respect. And I've seen a lot of conversation talking about this, and respect is a big thing, a very, very big thing, everybody speaks a different love language, but I come to find that respect is universal. And sometimes the way I show love and the way someone else shows love, I'm almost positive it's 2 different performances. So, but respect is pretty universal. You know when someone's being respectful, and you know when someone's being disrespectful. You know when someone is being considerate, and you know when someone's being inconsiderate. And a person can say they love you all the time. They have love for their peoples, they have love for their girls, they have love for their friends, they have love for their homeboys. But when you have a partner, she can say she loves you all day. She probably won't. She probably gets sick because you say it so much, or you try to just show it so much, and for whatever reason, it's more of a turnoff. You know, for whatever reason, women tend to be more attracted to the disrespect, the competition of other women trying to get this quote unquote prize. And it really doesn't have anything to do with the prize. It has more to do with the competition, the fight, the back and forth, the gossip. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a woman can have a love for the streets, a love for you, love for her girls, but does she respect them all the same way? You know what I'm saying? Does she... Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my thoughts together, fiddling. But does she respect you enough to call you during the day and say, how are you doing? Does she respect you to say, hey, while you're at work, does she respect you enough to say, hey, I'm heading out. I'm going to hang out with such and such, and I'll be back at this time? Or does she respect you enough to say, hey, I'm running a little late. Let me give you a little holler. I just want to let you know I'll be home at such and such a time. If you need anything, give me a call. Does she respect you in those ways? Does she respect you in a way where, you know, you're out all day, she's in all day, and she doesn't check in on you to see if there's anything that you want when you get home? You understand? While she's out, does she check back in to see if everything is okay? You understand what I'm saying? You know, she could say she loves you. She loves a girl. She loves the street, but she knows that line of disrespect. She knows that line that crosses from respect into disrespect. That she knows with these people, she knows lines that she wouldn't cross. You understand what I'm saying? And when dealing with you, you can't even find the line. You don't even know what's the line. You understand what I'm saying? So love, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But even in your vows, it doesn't even say that she has to love you. You know, most women are, if not all women, I think are it's programmed in their DNA that it's all about survival. Whether they know it or not, whether they're conscious about it or not, it's all about survival. So indirectly in the Bible is she's here to assist. And she's not really here to love you. Now, love is a plus. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? But love can be very conditional. You know what I mean? She could be in love with the feeling she's having at this present moment. It could be because you shared a good joke. It could be because you shared a good joke over dinner, a good drink in the joke. It's just a really in the moment, you know, good loving at the time. You know, it's really in the moment. It's really in the moment, you know. But if she gets that call and the hypergamy kicks in, you know, if she finds a better time somewhere else, how respectful is she going to be now that she's spent her time with you and now can find a better time? A better opportunity for entertainment, because most of this stuff, especially these, you know, this day and age, is all about entertainment and boredom, you know, and it's unfortunate that safe is boring. You understand what I'm saying? So if she's not enthused by safety, living on the line, living kind of dangerously, kind of is a turn on. You know what I mean? And the only thing she really wants to secure is her resources. But once that's secure, the love is kind of out the window. You know, it appears. You know what I'm saying? It really appears. And it's many out here, but it's unfortunate. It's many good ones out here, but it's very unfortunate that the ones who really aren't all that great are probably the greatest hustlers, are probably the greatest sponges of the resources. So you have to be very aware of what's love and what's just scavenging for resource, or what's being a little absent-minded or being a little distracted and being disrespectful. You know what I mean? So you have to be very clear. You have to be very clear. That's why I say be very proactive. Be very, in the background checking. You understand what I'm saying? And really be clear on what their motives are and how it is she could benefit off you and how you could benefit off, from her. And does this deal makes any sense? Because like I said, you can have a good time, but it's like, if you have to really question what she's doing when she's not in your presence, then chances are she's being disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if there's no communication, or you can go great lengths of time without communication. No one is ever that busy, especially a person who's always on their phone and always checking social media and texting back and forth. There's a lot of passive disrespect that goes on before the big blow up. And I just want you to be very, very aware and very clear of the line of love and respect. And I really believe respect has to come way before the love. Way before the love. Before you can even entertain opening it up yourself to someone who you would like to bring on your team and who you would like to take this journey called life with. You understand what I'm saying? Because chances are, if you're, courting and socializing, if this chick is disrespectful to, let's say, the waiter or people who just, it just seems that it's just very unreasonable, or things are being blown out of proportion, and you look in the background and these people in the background are very disrespectful, and they have great laughs and they find great entertainment in being disrespectful to other people. It's just a matter of time before that disrespecting back comes back and swings at you, and there's no longevity in that. There's no peace in that. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless of how this feeling of love feels, because that feeling of love will eventually turn to a feeling of hate, and you will have this battle back and forth of love and hate, love and hate. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Is it love and hate because of disrespect? Or will the disrespect end this time? You know what I'm saying? Or we having great times, and you tend to forget, and then you realize you're being bamboozled because there's a huge action or act of disrespect that's about to happen that you are very unaware of, and you'll be blindsided by it. And these types of back and forth, it's a huge waste of time. Huge waste of time. You know what I mean? You could have been being productive, being on your purpose, doing other things. But now you're wasting this headspace, you're wasting this time to decide, is it being inconsiderate and being disrespectful, or is it just being too busy and being forgetful? And I'm saying I'm not a gambling guy, but if I was going to take a gamble, I think the odds are it's probably disrespect that's happening. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. I hate to make these things a little too long because I could be very long-winded, and for a guy who's just a GED guy who just used to study and all that stuff, it might even be painful. But I get better at these, so that's what this is all about. So nonetheless, I hope your guys do well. Be very conscious of who you socialize with, because I also will say that these are really some real energy vampires. And Ram called them the succubus, but I dare to say they are energy vampires, and they will suck the life out of you. They will suck the dream out of you. They would suck the motivation out of you. So if you can really avoid it, please do so. please do so. Any sign of disrespect, and the crew in the background appear to be, like I said, there's 9 people who was closest to her that are very disrespectful, especially the people who are really not in a position to defend themselves. Chances are she's a 10th. All right, and it's just a matter of time before that bat comes swinging around at you. But nonetheless, I'm out of here. Please, 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 please subscribe. As my man from the Poor Man's Podcast would say, give me that HBO special. Help a brother out, and please like, subscribe, comment. Let's talk about it. It's your boy Brian Keith, and I'm out. Peace.